Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Guided meditation beginning in a few minutes' time. Good evening. Good evening. Hope you're well. Had a good weekend and ready to start a new week. Enjoyed the retreat then? Good to hear. It was a fantastic morning, wasn't it? Wonderful to see so many people joining as well. Good sign, so there'll be more on that theme. I've just actually, before this session, scheduled the next Maranasati retreat, part 2, which will be 2 weeks today. Same time, 10 a.m. till 12 p.m., where we'll be taking the meditations that little bit deeper. All are welcome. If you missed the first part, you can take that before the session if you need to, just so you have some insight into the progression of meditations. That's right, Jessica. Yep. A nice tidy lawn left for everybody else. It's a great theme, really. It brings everything alive. I love to teach this theme. It really puts some power into our meditations. It takes it to the next level. And as I mentioned in the retreat this morning, we enter into a spiritual world with the meditation on death. We let go of the worldly concerns, these worldly concerns which preoccupy our mind so much and distract us. And from the perspective of a meditator, somebody interested in meditation who's wanting to go deeper into meditation, these worldly concerns are such a big obstacle. Distractions are the main obstacle for a meditator, and our distractions are rooted primarily within worldly concerns. So the meditation on death and impermanence is a way to blow them out of the water, not just like progressively, just immediately. For as long as we can hold on to that awareness. So there, the retreat today was fantastic. And we'll be going further into it. It was, as I mentioned in the retreat this morning, I put it out there, and when one sets up a new offering, you never know if anyone is going to take you up on it. So it was encouraging to see so many people interested, and then wanting more to go deeper into that path, indicating that's a good sign. It's indicating that you're ready to go deeper into the mind, and ready in a sense to embark on or maybe you already have, but to add that spiritual element to our meditations. It's not just something to make us feel a bit better, like a soothing remedy, but an exploration. And I was saying in the retreat this morning that these daily meditations that we're doing, they actually go hand in hand with that theme, because you probably noticed we've got to this point. It's Meditate with Adam session 63, May the 24th, 7:30. Well, it's 7:33 now. And you may have noticed with these Himalayan meditations, which we have done for around a month now, that we have found our home, in a sense, in the heart. Home is where the heart is. And we're spending time here now. There's no rush to go anywhere else. There's no need to. From a meditative perspective, there's tens of thousands of other meditations we can pluck out and use and benefit from. But where we have arrived, in the mind, in the heart, this is where we need to be. And with respect to meditation on death and impermanence and what happens after death, then an understanding of the mind can really give us an insight, a subjective insight, not just an intellectual, but a subjective insight into the world of our mind, because we're meditating on the mind here. You may have noticed for over a week now, we say, don't we, my mind is like a blue sky, like the sky. And we've been creating a generic image of the mind. It is positioned at the heart here. It is like space. It is formless. And its function is to understand and cognize objects. If we gain an experience of our mind being formless, an actual experience of it, then the question is, well, it's different to the body, isn't it? It's different to the body. So the natural next question is, well, what happens when the body stops? Where does the mind go? Does it just go into a puff of smoke and disappear? How is that possible? It also introduces the question, where did the first moment of mind come from in this life? Everything depends upon causes and conditions. The first moment of mind of this life, where did it come from? It just come from nowhere? Does a seed just come from nowhere? Things depend upon causes and conditions. We didn't come from nowhere. Our body didn't come from nowhere. It came from causes and conditions. Our mind, if we meditate and gain experience that our mind is different to the body, we have to ask ourselves the natural question, where did it come from? Where did it come from? And where's it going to go? So you see, this is taking the practice deeper. So although we're not explicitly asking ourselves these questions in these meditations at this moment in time, on 63, day 63, these are potential questions that may come into your mind when you're thinking about them, about this meditation. As I've said previously, now's the time to think about, to be reflective, to meditate. Life has closed down. This is our opportunity to do that. For us, this is the golden opportunity we've been presented with. If we don't take this opportunity now to spend time reflecting on deeper themes like these, when are we going to have them again? Even the atmosphere, you know, the atmosphere in the world, in our area, it's much more subdued. You know, you go through town centres and shopping centres, all this usual busy activity is nothing. It's all very mellow. And this is perfect atmosphere for meditation. Seize the opportunity before it's gone to think, not just when you've joined the session here. Of course, that's a great start. But in your own time, reflect, pause. And as I've been saying throughout this, look up at the sky, not down at your phone. Look up, have a think. Have a think about your mind. What is my mind? What is my mind? What is it? Where is it? Is it in the body? Is it separate from the body? What does it feel like? Get to know your mind. You know, Buddha himself said, if you realize your own mind, if you understand your own mind, realize it, you'll become a Buddha. Yeah, what is a Buddha? Is an enlightened being. Buddha is a Sanskrit word which means awakened, awakened from the sleep of ignorance. If you realize your own mind, you'll become enlightened. You'll become awake. You'll wake up. We think, well, I'm already awake. Are we? Have we woken up? Or are we asleep? Are we still confused? When he's saying wake up from what? Confusion. Yeah. Confusion, believing that this world which we live in is independent of our mind. But having that strong belief, we have no, almost as though we're independent of the world. When you see a politician on the TV, or if they feel completely independent to your mind, we take no responsibility for what we see. And this is a big mistake. We create our world. So if we want to change our world, we need to change our mind and understand our mind. So this is what we're doing in the meditation. We're going in and abiding with the mind. Now it's a more subtle level of meditation, so it requires concentration. That means we need to be able to pacify distractions. This is why we're doing these deep inhalations, holding the breath. And we're also doing the 9-round breathing. Makes it a lot easier. And then we try to hold this image of the mind. And we try, in a sense, to immerse in that. So it's not as though we're looking at it. It's like we're in this space. And then there's a sense of vastness and expansion. So many benefits are going to come in our life if we keep doing it. So let's give it a go. Sitting in a comfortable position with your back straight, shoulders relaxed. And let's begin by taking 5 long inhalations. Deep inhalation. Hold. And breathe out. Deep inhalation. And breathe out. Deep inhalation. And breathe out. Deep inhalation. And breathe out. Final one. Nice deep inhalation. Holding this slightly longer. Pulling in and away from distraction. Setting our compassionate intention, reaching out to those around us, training in meditation. To reduce the suffering in my life and in the lives of others. How wonderful if the suffering could reduce in this world. And then we engage in the 9-round breathing practice. Right index finger pressed against the left nostril, left hand in under the right chest. Deep inhalation. Hold it. Switch. Press. 3 exhalations. Deep inhalation. Hold, switch, press. 3 exhalations. Hands in the lap. Deep inhalation. Hold that. Hold that deep in the lungs. Feel the world slowing down. 3 exhalations. Go again. Inhalation. Hold, switch. Exhalation. Deep inhalation. Hold, switch. Exhalation. 3. Hands in the lap. Deep inhalation. Hold. And exhalation. 3 exhalations. Go again. Deep inhalation. Switch. Press. Breathe out 3 times. Deep inhalation. Hold, switch. Press. Breathe out 3 times. Final one. This time, in your own time, take a very long, deep inhalation and hold it for as long as you can. And when you're ready, breathe it out 3 times. And the last, third exhalation, ensure you breathe it all out. allowing the breath to normalize and finding ourselves in the present moment, noting how everything has slowed down and we are rooted here in the earth. And our attention is drawn into our heart. And we abide here. And we focus on the mind like space, like the sky, without obstruction, without boundary. My body, like a mountain. My breath, like the wind. And my mind, like the sky. Vast space, free of obstruction. Try to get a feeling for this deep inside your heart. And abide here in the quiet space. So I'll give you 5 minutes or so now to explore this meditation. My body like a mountain. My breath like the wind. And my mind like the sky. And as our session draws to a close, we mentally dedicate the positive energy to our family, friends, community across the world. May there be healing in our communities, physical and mental. May our positive meditation, group meditation, benefit many people. And may we carry our awareness with us into the week ahead. If we can take this spacious feeling with us into our daily activities, we will find liberation in the everyday. And when we return to meditate, our practice will have more power and we can go deeper. Our daily life supports our meditation, and our meditation supports our daily life. Okay, thank you very much. When you're ready, please bring your session to a close. Now we come out of meditation. We try to explore the world of the mind. Where is the mind? What is it? What is its function? Is this world around us? Is it independent of our mind? Is it dependent on our mind? Does it come from our mind? Without our mind, can we have, if you're going to have a cup of tea now, or a cup of whatever, where does the cup come from? When we say the word cup, we say cup, don't we? Where's the cup coming from? Is the cup independent of our mind? What comes first? The cup or the mind? Perceiving the cup. As I mentioned previously, one of the bits of advice that Buddha gave was, when you're out of meditation, to reflect that your life is appearing like a dream. When you're in a dream, although things appear very real, we're aware that it's just a dream. And when we wake up, we think, oh, it was just a dream. Our world now appears very real. But Buddha's advice was, check. Is it as real as you think it is? Is it like a dream? The happier we are, the more dreamlike our world appears. The more miserable we are, the heavier it appears. Just ask the question. We're not telling ourselves. It is like this. Just think, is this a dream? Is this appearing like a dream? Is my mind creating this world that I'm in? Or am I just an innocent bystander walking through a world created by other people? If you can reflect like this, when you come back to the meditation tomorrow at 7:30 p.m., 64, there'll be a deeper experience. And it's like you'll progress. They talk about the meditation break, the time between the formal meditation and what the next one. Make that meaningful so when you get to the next meditation, you've progressed rather than you've made some, you've got some insight in meditation and then get completely distracted. And then the next meditation, you have to make up for that. That you can, if you try to carry your awareness through your daily life, your meditation will be empowered by it. Thanks for tuning in. I wish you a wonderful evening. Take care.